Hi, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of October 2022, starting from now forward. And so let's get going with this read. We're going to set the tone with the Metatron deck. I have the Gilded for the read and the Rider-Waite Mini for the clarifiers. It is a general reading. You can check out the information below from my website, and if you'd like a read, I also have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe. It's 4:11 on the clock, so there may be some urgent information for you here. So let's get going here. I've already pre-shuffled. We're going to shuffle some more. I definitely saw some orbs or some kind of ETs going on around the sun today and in the bushes. They're definitely popping in and popping out, and they were big. I had something fly by me too when I was videoing, and the pictures of it, I have no idea what it is. So some interesting things. So look up, you guys. See what you can see. Okay, Saggies. From the Metatron deck, what is the energy for Sagittarius today? Let's set the tone. Sagittarius for October 2022. Here we go. Boundaries, set them daily. So again, boundaries can be just surrounding yourself with love and nature, bushes and things like that, things that are natural. The trees and bushes and the flowers, they naturally protect us. But also remember to set your boundaries daily with other people. And there's this energy of the auric key here, things that have an aura. Like pay attention to things that have auras. Practice seeing auras. The key to the path to the sun, perhaps going through some archways and some steeples over here. The energy of bridges and castles or buildings in your daily life on your way to the sun. So set your boundaries daily. We have the 14-2, which is the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius, which is about patience and balance. The weave of the flow of the water back and forth in the cup and the normal cup. The normal card for the Temperance card, which is the Angel, with the 2 cups of water, pouring them back and forth to each other. That flow of the weaving back and forth, taking things one step at a time, off the beaten path, right? Doing something a little different than the norm, which is very Sagittarius. They're very expansive and they like to seek knowledge. And we also have the green energy of heart healing, which is very much the divine masculine of the Knight of Cups, being love and helping the heart to heal here. We have the bottom of the deck here too, which is the card fell down from the top. The bottom of the deck is the Void, which is the Om energy, the symbol of Om here, which also looks like a 30 with a crown on top. The purple moon I always call 0 point field. The 48 is the 8 of Cups of walking away and within, right? Leaving behind something you put a lot of emotion into, to go to the void, to retreat, rest, and pause. That's the underlying energy. So you're going away from that energy. So perhaps you've been doing some meditation or resting or taking a break, and now you're ready to go back to the sun again and do some heart healing, some physical healing. So let's see, that's the Knight of Cups as well, and your Temperance card. So Sagittarius being love, which is a really beautiful energy. That's like you getting to where you need to be after going within, perhaps some time out or some self-discovery, doing some shadow work perhaps. All right, Sagittarius for October 2022. October 2022 for Sagittarius. October 2022. One more shuffle, you guys. All right, Sagittarius. October 2022. Sagittarius, October 2022. Okay. All right, first card out for you guys. The Lovers is upright for you. Wow. That could be a Gemini as well. For me, the Lover's card is about affection. It is the Lover's card, but of course, if it's surrounded by a lot of wands type of energy, that would be some kind of sexual encounter. But the Lovers can also be affection for your children, people that you're very close to, and also can be a Gemini. So this also can be the twins, since Gemini is the twins. The challenge for you, Sagittarius, is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And this could be a dependent child who likes to spend money. It can be a big purchase that you're making, or a big expense that you weren't expecting, perhaps. But this can also be putting out for a lover. This could be putting out a lot of money for something, whether it's a house or a ring or an investment towards a lover. It also can be the feeling of powerlessness, and you're challenged by that, right? Wanting to be in control. The foundation here is the Three of Pentacles reversed, which could be some issues at work. It could be a loss of money or income at work or a job, but it also can be third-party interference at work or literally a third party through work. But either which way, it's about not coming together in a fluid way at work. And or you know, can be being let go as well, but I'm not getting any discontinue cards right here anyway. So let's see what's going on in the past. The recent past is the Seven of Wands reversed, which is feeling vulnerable, feeling like you're being attacked or defenseless in the situation. But this is also learning when you're present in your knowing in each moment. There never comes a time like this, because when others do attack, you don't feel the need to stand up for yourself or make an excuse for who you are. So there's a lesson here regarding that information right here, that you don't need to make excuses for things that you've done if you are in your authentic self, doing what is authentic to you. Now, of course, if you did something stupid or dangerous or things like that, of course you're going to be, you know, confronted about that. And you may feel defenseless about that because you don't have an excuse for something silly that you did. But this is more than that. It's about, you know, you've been doing some work going within over here. And then this is learning that you no longer need to feel guilty or small when someone attacks you. You can stand up for yourself without fighting and walk away if needed, not needing to make an excuse for something you know is right for yourself. So crowning here is the High Priestess reversed, which can be a need to use your intuition or somebody else's need to use their intuition. It can be a Pisces reversed. It also can be a secret passion here, and there is the Lovers there. So let's see what's going on with that one. We have Gemini, Pisces reversed here, and there's some earth energies here. And what's coming up soon is the Ten of Pentacles. So this can be a treasure chest full of money or jewels, but it also can be a big family, business, or community of abundance, a legacy. And that's coming up for you. So that's a really beautiful energy be coming up for you, because there's putting out 9 Pentacles here is the challenge for you. And there were 3 going out already. And here's 10 coming in. So that can feel like a real blessing. And again, there could be a lover here, a lot of affection from someone that you're very close to. And again, we have Pisces and earth energy here. It could be a challenge of a dependent child who likes to spend money, like I said, because there's a lot of affection there for that child. You see, again, we have the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. So we're talking about a big abundance here, right? They're the most abundance in the deck, right? Besides the stature, you know, the Emperor and the Empress, that kind of thing. This is the ultimate single person if it were upright. And this is the ultimate family energy when it comes to time, money, and energy, and legacy. And you have both of them at play right here. The single person, or there's the dependent person who wants to become this independent person. So it could be a child who's going to be leaving the nest soon, but it costs a bunch of money to do that first. Or this child needs to get used to not spending so much because they've had their parents to take care of them, and now they need to learn how to budget and take care of themselves. That can be as well. You see yourself, Sag, as the 6 of Cups. How beautiful. This is a soulmate. You see yourself as your children. This can be fond memories of a soulmate or children. This could be a past life relationship as well, someone that you feel like you've known all your life. And again, it could be someone you know through work, or maybe your children are working with you, or maybe that wasn't working out, you know, trying to have your kids work with you in the summertime or something like that. But there is a lot of love and innocence right there in the way you see yourself. Maybe you're doing the shadow work and you're seeing yourself as your inner little girl and your inner little boy and working on them, making sure that they're both feeling loved. What's around you or how others might see you is the King of Wands reversed. So he's, you know, upright. He's the man of passion. You don't want to mess with him when he's reversed, because if he's pissed off, he's throwing a physical temper tantrum, yelling and screaming, throwing things, punching walls, things like that. He can be very abusive that way if he's reversed. Or this is just someone who's exhausted. They could be tired or sick and tired here, but hopefully not pissed off. This could also be the way people are seeing you right now, or this is somebody around you. So hopefully that's not you, but you are Sagittarius, so he certainly can be Sagittarius. This could also be someone who's just really tired of parenting. There's a lot of love here, but just physically being tired of it, like done. And that may be because your children are leaving the nest or have left the nest. So there's a lot of fond memories of their childhood or even your own childhood, but you're tired, like you're getting too old for this stuff. It's kind of the energy that's coming through. The block here for you is the moon. The moon can be your subconscious that you're working on, doing shadow work with. This can be a romance. You have lovers here. This can be a Cancer person, but this is a block for you. The nighttime, the full moon, right? The full moon could be a block for you because you feel like exploding when the full moon comes. And this is coming up too for the elk. It's been coming up a lot this week. In the Wild and Unknown Tarot, there's a elk card, and I'm losing my voice because you're not speaking your truth. The elk card is a really amazing man in this deck, in the Wild Unknown Tarot. But when he doesn't eat properly, he becomes a beast, and he's mean and he's impatient. And I'm getting that energy here, right? Someone who's normally a wonderful person, really responsible, who would do something, you know, do anything for anyone. But if he doesn't eat properly or take care of himself, you know, he becomes a bear and not someone anyone wants to be around. So what's coming up in the end here is the Fool, and the Fool is upright. Someone's free to leap. And there could be a love relationship here or a child leaving the nest, like I said. Someone either needing to use their intuition, which could be a child, or a secret passion, which could be a lover. What's connecting in, I was going to say in limbo at the end here, what's connecting you, what is hanging in limbo, the connection from the Fool to that is the Strength card reverse, which can be weakness or illness, but it's a need for strength, a need for courage, a need for good health. Okay, and maybe this is like someone got their freedom and they're all excited and they're saying, and God give me strength, right? Or this could be, God give me strength about my children who are now free. Give me strength to deal with the situation. What's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the Two of Pentacles. This is someone who's, in this deck, it's very positive in the background. There's nothing to hide. There's a ship coming in, unless you don't want people to know what your ship is that's coming in. We have dolphins swimming, so there's very beautiful energy there. And you're keeping your eye on the prize here. This could be juggling, you know, trying to keep your balls up in the air. This could be performing, or just distracting people from their impatience of their ship coming in, that is coming in, but you don't want them to know about it, or you're trying to distract them so they won't bother you anymore and be impatient, which was my teddy bear today, my daughter's puppy. He was really kind of whiny today, wanting my attention constantly to play, where normally he's fine. But that's that same kind of energy that's coming through here. You know, and that can be kids or pets, and trying to distract them so you can get done what you need to get done. needing the strength. And this can be, this could be robbing Peter to pay Paul as well. But we have the Ten of Pentacles here. There is support here. This can even be college funds I was just getting that have come in for a child. Maybe someone got a scholarship, or maybe you weren't sure you were going to be able to get the money, and it came through. Because I don't feel like there's either a loss of work or retirement, or not much money coming in here, right? Because there's 2 Pentacles up right here and 3 reversed here, but there's the Ten of Pentacles legacy right here. So whether it's you're retiring and you have plenty of savings, or you have family to help support the children, or like I said, some kind of grant or something came in to pay for college or to help with the kids, it's big. And it may be a person you're coming together with is very secure. Anyway, someone's feeling very freed by this. And this can be the children being very freed. This could be you as a parent having sat down with your children and discussed their inheritance. So now the children are like they belong to you, because they're not going anywhere if they know, that you're taking care of them. It feels very good. It's just the worry about physical. You could be having a discussion with your kids too, that physically I can't do what I'm doing anymore. I can't work anymore like I used to. But you guys are well taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. But again, so there's either way, it's like those 2 situations. Either has to do with your children and family and the love between you and taking care of your kids, or it's a soulmate and a love relationship here. But someone's getting their freedom here, right? So whether it's you leaving a relationship and getting your freedom, or your kids leaving you and getting their freedom. And the need for strength and courage to keep your balls up in the air, to keep balanced financially or in your time, money, and energy, to stay balanced in other ways, or not having enough, or just trying, maybe working part-time now if you've retired, just to keep some money coming in. But that's the energy that's coming up. We have Gemini up right here, Cancer up right here, Leo is reversed there, Pisces reversed, Leo, Pisces. And court card wise though, we have an earth sign person here, and you as this fire energy, King of Wands reversed. So it does, this could be you and a child, you and a partner. It could also be a split where you're taking good care of your partner in a split. Maybe it's an amicable divorce and you're making sure that they're all set. But maybe you now need to start over again from scratch. But this is coming up upright in your future, so I don't feel like you're losing out here. Although I feel like you may be exhausted. So, and a flame just went out. Yep, you're exhausted. That was perfect. All right, we'll see what's coming up in the end here. I'll pull some extra cards for the end to tie it all together. And then we're going to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, yep, very interesting here. It's interesting too, because it feels like a story that wants to go on forever. Yeah, I can't go on that much though. All right, the bottom of the deck here, we'll see, is the Six of Swords. So this is peace, finding peace at night. Perhaps someone's sneaking out at nighttime. There's Viking energy in this boat. At night, it's cold weather. She's wearing a coat there. And then here we have the frog here hiding in the bushes. So somebody might be watching them sneak away and they're not aware of it. We also have the sunshine here, and we have injustice, and the Knight of Swords reversed, which can be Libra energy right there. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which could be you, Sag, or it could be somebody else, but we do have Leo here as well. And someone who's enjoying themselves or partying, celebrating. This can be a chef's kitchen, a wine country thing. This can be, a ski resort as well. So here is someone's down on their knees praying for these dark birds to go away, trying to heal from grief or regret, and then be love, which is the energy that's coming up for you. To be love, to enjoy yourself, learning how to love yourself first, and do what you love as opposed to what everyone else loves in the family, right? Because now the kids are gone or you're breaking up, and now you get to do exactly what you want to do, but you need to learn how to be happy on your own before going forward, which looks like has been done. We have the Queen of Wands here, who's very sexy or magnanimous. There's that energy of Moroccan energy here, of the colors, and she's on fire. Maybe she has, she looks like she could be doing spell work too, and that could be good or for bad. She is upright, but she may not think it's bad, but it could be someone who does some negative stuff. But that's not exactly what I'm getting. However, we have this Cups energy, which can be sad. Maybe you have Cups in your chart. You do have Cups here. And then we have the Queen of Wands, who may be someone sexy that you're interested in, or somebody who's very fiery that you're dealing with. As I'm losing my voice. There you go. There's a problem there. All right. And then we have, this could be somebody with Libra in their chart who's holding their tongue or lashing out. This could be the Queen of Wands lashing out at the Knight of Swords in the divorce or an injustice here. Or again, like I said, this could be Libra energy. We also then have Leo energy. So she could be a Leo lashing out at Libra or in the divorce, or somebody with Libra in their chart, or it could be a Leo with Libra in their chart. Or this could be vacation as well, someone getting away on vacation to get away from this energy here. There's a lot of positive energy around it, except for this and this, right? She may be celebrating or having parties or having a friend over here. And this could be someone getting away on vacation or sneaking away at night so they don't have to be in the house with them. They don't look like they're getting along here, but they're both upright. Okay, so that's the underlying energy. Let's see what's going on in the read. All right. So before this person was down on their knees praying here, this is someone withholding time, money, and effort, or perhaps preparing for a new life. They could be saving. They could be playing hardball, literally playing hardball to just distract themselves from this energy right here of grief or regret. And then here's what I just showed you with the Knight of Cups. The celebration or learning to love oneself first, raising a cup to somebody. This could be celebrating somebody as well, like having a special dinner for a child who's moving out. The Queen of Wands could be that child. But somebody may be holding their tongue regarding some kind of injustice that was exposed, or regarding vacation, or them now because they have to go to school, they don't get to go away on vacation with them anymore. There's some kind of energy in that respect. So finding peace with affection or lovers or Gemini. Challenged by a dependent child, powerlessness, loss of money, power, and independence. Or like I said, making a big purchase or a big expense came up. But it's like telling your kids too, now you're on your own, you have to do it on your own, but we're always here. Don't worry, we're here to take care of you, but you need to learn how to survive on your own. You can't go spending like, you have a bunch of money, because you don't. All right. So besides the underlying energy and the Gemini in the middle there, and the Pisces reversed here, we also have Cancer, like I said, upright here, Aries, though, upright, and then Leo reversed. So you have Leo upright and reversed here. So there's a lot of Leo around you too. And we have a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands reversed. And that could be someone with they could have very fond memories together, or fond memories about their children together. But they could be breaking up, or these could be two people who had a falling out in the past, but they have fond memories, or there's happy children in your space. I'm not getting like a typical third-party energies, but there could be a third party through work. Or that's just issues at work. All right, so let's see what's going on with Sagittarius here. I mean, love and money looks, this is like perfect for money and love, except you're exhausted or somebody around you is. This could be a Leo. So why is there an energy of moving to peace in the underlying energies? And that could be a vacation that you just got back from. Oh, all right. Let's see what that is. It fell right between the cracks all the way down. Destiny. It's also Libra again. This is somebody destined to work or align, get their ducks in a row, to specialize or have a lot of awards here, which is coming up about someone finding peace in this. Finding peace in their work ethic, even when things aren't going your way, or in retirement. You know, if you've saved up, you'll be able to retire. Someone who's being very practical. Again, someone who's schooling the goose. This is about a parent and child here, or teacher and child. Learning how to take care of themselves, or how to get a job, and making peace with this, or finding peace. Going on one last vacation together, or a little getaway. Then we have the Seven of Wands reversed, and that just fell through the cracks too. What's with you and falling through the cracks? The first one fell between the table and the couch. The second one fell between my legs. And here is the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, which is up right here. So some kind of separation, disappointment, or heartbreak with this Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, or legacy. And feeling defenseless to that. This could be a big family reunion that you weren't invited to. You know, this could be other people in the family going to a family reunion right here that you weren't invited to, or you don't want to go to because there's some kind of heartbreak or disappointment or separation between you and your partner or your children, or perhaps their family members. There is anxiety around this, feeling imprisoned, feeling trapped, not knowing how to kind of get out of these energies. Or perhaps the family feels that way. The family feels disappointment or feeling imprisoned, defenseless to the energies coming in. Wanting peace here. You want peace here. You may feel defenseless. I feel like the family is ganging up on you here. Not liking what your choices are. But again, it can go the other way too with you about your children, like making poor choices for themselves. And there could be the influence of the wealthy family that's creating problems for your children because they can't behave like that when they're out in the real world, if you're dealing with a wealthy family. All right, someone who is always giving to the children even when they didn't deserve it, right? Offering love. This can be also offering love to someone that you had a falling out with in the past. Or this could be a bad childhood and someone's trying to make up for that now in the family. But it can be children who are bad too, where someone's spoiling them and being loving to them even when they shouldn't have been, to teach them how to take care of themselves. That could be coming up with the family as well. But there's a lot of back and forth about this. An awakening, right? Awakening, a wake-up call for the kids or a soulmate. Now here, they're upright. They were in the past, though. They may have been, you know, when kids are growing up, they go through different stages of acting up and things like that. So, and this can be your childhood as well with your family. Three of Pentacles reversed in the foundation is the Hierophant. That can be the business, the establishment, the religion, the old boys club. Why? I was just getting, why me? Why me? This also can be a Taurus person. So it can be just commitment in general, guidance in general, societal norms, that it's expected of you to be the loving person here. right? Even when the kids or the partner or someone's acting up, or this could be pets as well, or if there was a falling out in the past, it's part of your religion or your family or your structure to offer love to those in need, those who are out of sorts, so to speak, to make the correction. And there's an issue here. This could be an issue with young people at work, or like I said, you may have had your kids working with you this summer, and maybe it wasn't working out, but you still love them. And this could be a Taurus offering love to their children who are acting up at work. I love you, but I don't want you working with me anymore. That could be going on, right? So it's a wake-up call for the kids that they can't be, they can't do whatever they want. They can't spend whatever they want, which is, it looks like the challenge here. The challenge is a loss of time, money, and energy, a big one. And the block has to do with the night. It looks like someone's sneaking out at night, spending money. And the challenge also being the subconscious energies, the howling at the moon, the full moon, and the romance here. And there's some kind of money going out. Sneaking, this could be sneaking online at night too and spending. The central energy is the Lovers. The Lovers, which is freeing somebody. Look at that. That's the antithesis of each other, right? The one who's free and loving with an open heart, ready to take a leap of faith, and the one who says, if you don't get out of my way, I'm going to run right over you, to the priest and the kids going, who are horrified. So this could be two sides of somebody, right? Polarity, dark night of the soul. This could be Scorpio and Aries. When someone's leaving, someone may have passed, but it could just be the death of a relationship as well. This coming up on the Lovers. Someone's feeling free. Somebody's freed by a death, an ending, a transition, right? Your kid's leaving. Yay, I get to do whatever I want. Or this can be dark night of the soul, and you're now free from that cycle and feeling good again. This is about boredom and apathy of not accepting your offers over and over and over again. Someone being ignored, but now being freed from that. And this could be a Scorpio, King of Cups, reversed. So being freed from that kind of energy, or the Scorpio being free from their old self, loving oneself first, loving right, everything that is with an open heart, but not letting anyone take advantage of you either. Because this is the energy of like Scorpio coming in and bowling you over with their small offer here. Like, if I give you this little offer right here, you better take it or else. That's the energy it feels like. There's conditions to that offer, which is why others may not have wanted to receive it. The challenge here is the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which just flipped around here. Again, standing up for oneself, completing a cycle, the world, Pisces, the divine feminine, marching to the beat of their own drum, right? Completely protected by nature naturally, right? They're protected from the bull and the lion down here, right? Which is ego and stubbornness. And the protection up here as well. Challenged by standing up to someone who's completely out there and authentic. Like, they're not lying about anything. So how do I stand up to that? Like, they're not trying to hide anything. And then we have the Emperor reversed, who may have stepped down from control, or someone who's out of control. This could be a parent who's being taken care of. This also could be a couple that this Nine of Pentacles reversed dependent child is standing up to. This could be their father who's just retiring right now, which may be you. This is also someone with Aries in their chart, perhaps. It doesn't have to be. The Emperor can be any sign. But we also have Pisces or divine feminine energy here, or just the completion of a cycle coming full circle and standing up to the crowd, standing up to the family, and just saying, if you don't like it, well, that's too bad. And this one seems fine, whatever you want is fine, but the Emperor may not be happy with this over here. So that could be a mother who's really modern and open, and a father who's more fixed or has a bad temper. That could be you. And crowning is the High Priestess reversed, with a new passionate offer coming in, growth, creativity. And will this person use their intuition when passion is offered from an Empress reverse? That may be something you don't want to take. She's not in a good position. Is this somebody who's sick and not doing well, who's offering something passionate before they know they're going to pass away, and they're offering some kind of growth or opportunity to this child? But otherwise, if she's not in that position and offering something, I don't know if this is somebody you should be accepting anything from. This could be too a mean person, kind of, again, that Scorpio energy, and Taurus is the opposite of Scorpio, so which means it's in your subconscious as well. You always have both traits in your energy, whatever sign is opposite from you. And also this is reversed. And Scorpio is upright right here. So there's very much that Scorpio-Taurus axis coming up here, except Taurus is in the North Node right now, and Scorpio is in the South Node. And people are letting go of Scorpio traits that they don't like. But she's reversed. So unless she's sick or something like that, I don't feel like this is someone I want to take this from. And this is somebody concerned that this person or child may not be able to discern who's a good person, who's a bad person, who they should accept offers from. And on the other side is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This could be the Empress. On one side, she's offering this passion, creativity, and growth, but on the other side, she's withholding, playing hardball. She may be giving you something so that she can get something in return later. Yeah, so someone's concerned about this person or child not being able to make good decisions for themselves. The Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Swords reversed. This is a child who could be acting up. They could be mouthing off. They could be lying and spying and spreading rumors. They could be giving you the silent treatment. This could be bad news or no communication at all. And we have the Strength card reversed. Again, which came up here, the need for courage and strength and good health. This is someone who's being weak, or their ego's out of control, right? Could be a kid just mouthing off, right? Thinking they know everything, right? Because they come from a wealthy family. We've all met one of those. So again, remember they're a child of that family, and the need to rise above this situation, rise above their circumstance. This can be someone who's not sleeping, maybe they're sick, or they're scared, so they're over ruminating at night. This also could be somebody in a big wake-up call, waking up and getting ready to come out about it. Perhaps talking about being a child of a wealthy family and what's expected of them, and then, or being spoiled and then thrown out into the world and not knowing how to survive, or sending a negative message because of weakness, not having to sacrifice or build strength, to have to take risks to do things like they may be able to get their kid a job without them having an interview. And we learn by going through those processes. So you see yourself as the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups upright. And there's the Page of Cups, which is very much one of these children here. For some of you, you might have a twin sibling. The Page of Cups here is an offer of love. It's sweet love. It's a sweetheart, a child or a pet, a message of love, puppy love, and feeling, again, innocent and vulnerable, uncomfortable with cups, right? They don't know how to stand up and walk away because they're a child, they're young. Again, worried about whether that's how you grew up because you felt innocent, no one taught you to stand up for yourself, or you had a very dominating parent or two, so it made you very submissive to anyone who yelled at you, which I can attest to that. I experienced that situation. So there's somebody uncomfortable in dealing with emotions or standing up for themselves. And then here's the High Priestess, the need to use, again, intuition. But when you're scared, you can't tap into your intuition. That's the problem with that when you have a scared child. They don't grow up with that ability. This also could be a secret passion, though, here. Or someone who can't keep a secret. That's funny, too, because I do have a sister who she can't keep secrets. But there's a message of love, an inability to deal with emotions, probably because of parents, no matter what they were. I mean, for everybody's going to be different. But here is the Four of Wands, a stable, happy home or a celebration here. So no one's going to understand, right? If they think you came from a wealthy home here and you lived in a big house, you should have no complaints. But that is not the case. The way the world works is that we have lessons in life. And if you have a lot of money, then you may have another area of life where you have big struggles. So, and it's hard to be judged that way because a lot of people will think that way, even though it's not true. Just as an example, I was never rich or anything growing up, but my father was a physician. And all my friends at school got stuff all the time, and I wasn't allowed to have any of that stuff. So you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't assume anything about somebody else because there are lessons for everybody in this life. You just may not be able to see them on the cover, and that either could be you judging someone else or others seeing you in a certain way. So the King of Wands, because there's very loving, innocent energy. You're coming up here seeing yourself as very innocent and romantic. It's like you just want to be with your best friend. The King of Wands reversed. And there's a split, a divide, a need for the truth, a need for clarity, right? To let go of victim mentality. This is good because this is the surrender. The wounded, this is someone defending their wounds, like on their last leg, still fighting to the end. But why do you want to spend your time fighting? Instead, surrender and let the universe help you. This is someone who's exhausted. They were on their last leg and they gave up. And again, literally, this could be just retirement. It doesn't have to be anything bad. Retiring to a happy family, but maybe someone's scared, right? Because someone who's made a lot of money, it's all about the power and the status. And then when they step down, they're scared to not have that power and status anymore. Even though maybe this is the best thing for them, that they're actually going to find happiness now. But maybe not realizing it yet. And we have the Queen of Wands reversed too here and the Page of Wands reversed. There's a lot of reversed energies here. All right, this could be 2 kids because we have a wounded warrior here, Queen of Wands. It could be 3 kids. It could be a father and 3 children, or partners with the King and Queen and then 2 kids here, or just 1 child and the wounded warrior here as the King of Wands reversed. But there's definitely looks like there's a split or some kind of divide. And the need to come together or get on the same page anyway, to break patterns, to drop the act, right? But then here's the 2 of Pentacles being carried here. And this is like dropping the act in order to support a child or a child going to school or to do research, to study. This could be stopping doing the physical work in order to do research. That could be as well. Anyways, needing to get on the same page, and there's another wand coming up. You got the whole wand family right here. And here's the Knight of Wands always rushing in to save the day. They're coming clean, they're getting clean, or coming in to help them clean up their act. Perhaps after holding their tongue or lashing out, wanting to make up for that. So there's a whole lot of energies here with the fiery family here. The fiery family and the Knight of Swords reversed, which was reversed here too. And this can be verbal abuse. So maybe you grew up in a verbally abusive environment. But the Knight is cleaning up their act. The rest of the family is still reversed. The block for you with the Moon. Looking back, going back, living in the past. A past romance perhaps is a block. Something or family where things weren't shared here at night. Some kind of inequity, imbalance, or feeling scammed. With the Queen of Cups reversed, which can be Cancer energy here. Now she can be sad or she can be being manipulative. I feel like it's since there's inequity here in the past. I don't know if she's sad because of your inequity or you're looking back because of the inequity from her manipulating or being over emotional, or this could be alcoholism. But she's with the King. It was her and the King of Wands upright. The temptation, the man of passion, right? The devil with ball and chain. So this also could be a third party with the King of Wands who's married. Maybe he's flirting with her. But this is a block. Romance, the subconscious, challenged by powerlessness or someone who's spending or divorcing and having to pay out everything to your ex. And then here we have freedom over here. And again, the child thing that I talked about a lot already. The Fool is free to leap. And a judgment, an announcement, a wake-up call. With an advisor or the Hermit shedding light on the situation, this could be Aquarius. And Virgo energies here, with Aries is the Fool. But again, it's a wake-up call. Or perhaps making calls to announce something per an advisor. Or this is the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who's a Virgo. Or perhaps she's not a Virgo and she's just advising on the announcement or shedding light on a wake-up call. And then someone was able to be freed by that. The Strength card reversed is the Two of Swords upright. This is someone in their knowing and keeping to themselves. It could be someone unaware, but I really don't get that with this card, because if it's coming up, why do we need to know that you're at peace, keeping to yourself? Well, it's because there's something you know that you're deciding not to know because you don't want to know, or you can't accept the information in because you need peace of mind. It's going to tip you over. You're not ready for the imbalance here to go on to the third step, because the Three of Swords is disappointment, broken heart, all that kind of stuff. So knowing something and keeping it to yourself, or not wanting to know something, but this is coming up as a weakness, a need for strength and courage, a need for better health. Regarding the Two of Cups, of seeing eye to eye, of partnering with somebody, having kept it to yourself about a connection with someone. The Lovers. There's that secret passion here with the Lovers in the middle. We've got the King of Pentacles as one of them, right? Trying to keep their balls up in the air and trying to keep their health good. And I'm not going to pull these cards down, but just to see the storyline about where it's going, right? And this is trying to end the conflict or leave a group in a losing battle, right? This is about fighting, competition, or it's about the pursuit of happiness in games and sports. But ending this, or this could be, being a sore loser too. Regarding a deception, or at the new moon, this could be getting up really early too. And there's no peace in getting up really early or in a deception, but doing it to let go, to fix up the house or make amends, to fix the leak in the roof, or to, fix things with a person in this connection right here. And this card, Seven of Pentacles, was going to come out as the next card. I think it was here. Oh no, it was next to the Queen of Pentacles. So which for me, this also could be the Divine Feminine's heart. So this could be wanting to fix things with the Divine Feminine here. Perhaps not feeling her worth, or the King of Pentacles not feeling his worth. But this is all under the radar, or feeling like a failure, even though they have Seven Pentacles, which is nothing to spit at, right? It's really good. Feeling like a failure, or still feeling needy for attention. Someone needing someone outside themselves to tell them their worth, to tell them they're worth something instead of knowing it yourself. This is the brokenness that's coming up here in this connection, right? The needing to end the nightmare with the King of Swords reversed, who could have been verbally abusive growing up because he was dissatisfied. So again, this could be affections with a lover or a child, both ways. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. The juggling, the performing, keeping up the act. After a sudden event, epiphany, or sexual exchange, or an avoidance of sudden change, and justice. This looks like a divorce. Or, I mean, this could be like all of a sudden justice came, and how'd that happen? Or in avoiding sudden changes, achieve justice by keeping the balance here, by staying balanced, allowing the changes to happen slowly. Or this also could be a sudden change or event that happened already between Libra and the King of Pentacles here. Which again, the King of Pentacles can be associated with this Ten of Pentacles family here. And if that's not a masculine, it's just someone who's mastered, they're like at the top of the ladder in their stability. So it could potentially be a female as well. We do have the King of Pentacles upright with the Queen of Pentacles reversed right here. And he's coming up with Libra, with Scorpio in their chart, perhaps Gemini as well, but I feel like this is just more about the lovers or twin situation here with the lovers and the Two of Cups together. That's a very powerful love connection there. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who could be a Virgo and or Aquarius. There's Aries there too. So let's see where this is going, because a lot came out, but let's see. We have the juggling there with the Page of Swords, which can be a child, right, who's entitled. They have three feathers in their cap. They think they know everything, and they're probably talking the way their father does, but they have nothing to back it up. But they're upright. They're just inexperienced. They don't know any better because that's the way they were raised. This also could be a message. Or what kind of message are we sending? Someone's juggling, performing. This can be someone watching their parents juggle, or in other words, you know, that energy of robbing Peter to pay Paul. Not that they're actually robbing Peter to pay Paul, but seeing that, even if they have a lot of money, you know, just juggling, never like having lots of loans out, never actually paying them all off for tax advantages or whatever. But this kid seeing what they did, but they don't have the background, and the lights just flickered. They don't have the background to back that up. So they can't live that same way, but that's the way they're living because that's what they learned. So someone is immature in their communication, but it's not negative. It's just they're young. This also could be an adult who never learned how to articulate properly. But they're not bad. They're very positive here, but they may come off as arrogant. There's an energetic exchange here, or arrows of love. A lot of back and forth. That could be a sexual exchange as well, and a release of sorts. And this could be at work late at night. Someone sneaking away to work at night to get away from the house and dump a load, dump their burdens, responsibilities, or to confess, or just to kick their feet up and take a load off without anyone around. And then we have the Page of Pentacles looking at the bird. They're very different, but he's very curious about that bird, a peacock. And then we have the Six of Pentacles reversed, some kind of inequity or not sharing with them. I have more cards I pull because it feels like a never-ending story here. But then we have the Five of Swords, right? Someone who has to win at all costs, who has to triumph, and it's all about the competition. It's about having more than the other, right? So someone grew up, their father probably taught them to, you know, to win at all cost. And in order to do that means someone else has to end up with less than you, right? This is that energy here. So we have two children here now. We have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, that flipped up, but I'm not sure which card that was. All right, so Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is a know-it-all. The Page of Pentacles is a good student, maybe a researcher, but they get really good grades. This one likes to talk a good game. But there's nothing negative here. It's just immaturity. The Page of Swords, and these could just be messages too. All right, so the Page of Swords is in the one who's a sore loser. He does not like to lose, right? He's the one who likes to talk a good game. And so he deceives people. Or he doesn't like to get up early in the morning, or he does. The early bird catches the worm. That can also be back at the new moon, though. He was dealing with having lost a game or lost a competition. And he's upright. Maybe that's the energy of him winning something, right? Because he's upright. He's got 3 feathers in his cap. But in order for him to win, that means somebody else has to lose. But he might have done it through deceptive means. And there's no peace in this. He's not feeling the triumph of this. He's feeling small. He's upright, but he's feeling small as the page. This could be an adult. The 8 of Wands. And again, that's a air sign type of energy. Here we have the 9 of Cups reversed, someone who's not satisfied with themselves. Maybe because if they cheated, they didn't really win. So this is that lack of self-satisfaction, unhappiness with self, or someone who doesn't like to be alone. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of communication or travel back and forth here in order to release. With the Knight of Pentacles reversed, someone stubborn, refusing to move or refusing to work, unable to function because their emotions aren't quite right. And again, ending pain or a big betrayal. This could be a pain in the ass as well, but also could be a very painful ending, or it could be getting a massage. It can go both ways. Someone could be seen as being lazy. Somebody could be calling him a lazy good for nothing. And that came up actually in the other messages I was getting this morning. There was a term for that I'm not familiar with, so I can't remember it. But it literally meant, it was like the soup Nazi, like nothing for you. That same energy is what's coming up right here. That was Russian, by the way, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Russian parent, but that was coming up. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. My voice keeps going in and out here, so someone's not able to speak up. So again, someone's going to work at night to get away from the house for a release. And this is someone perhaps counting their pennies or reaping the rewards of what they've built, trying to figure out what they're worth or feeling unworthy. And again, the need for attention, feeling like a failure or doing things that are a little bit shady under the radar, but not really bad, because I'm not getting anything really bad here. But again, that, you know, when you have that 6 of Wands reversed, can be a bad reputation. It could even be the work as a front for something else, for the family or the business. And somebody's working late at night. The 8 of Pentacles. Again, brokenness. A car broke down. A trip got canceled. This can be an ambulance to the hospital. This could be the dogs got out and now you're driving around looking for them. This can be a breakup, a breakdown, a break in, out, or a breakthrough. But this is about no movement, stuck. Trying to end the nightmare as the King of Swords reversed. At work at night, trying to figure out how to fix this. Seeing synchronicities or looking at all your options. Right? Trying to figure out the unknowns in the equation here as the King of Swords reversed. and dealing with those without, those in exile, those who are dealing with hospitalization or injuries. And how do we fix these things? And that could be the lovers out in the cold too. So how do we deal with all that together? So here he is at work, taking the load off to be young again or to do research. Impatient, losing their patience, maybe losing patience, wondering what is it that's doing that, or losing your balance. This could be the fallen angel as well, right? Somebody losing their temper, which could be the King of Wands because they're not taking care of themselves, or they're not eating the right things, so they're losing their temper more often, right? Just losing it. Getting schooled. Somebody offering love, or losing patience about somebody offering love, big love. The Magician, with all their tools on board, manifesting big here, and willing to let go, willing to make amends or fix up the place. And this is where the person who's offering love is offering more than they're able to give in return. So that's the inequity here. And that means they're not the winner, so they don't like that. But this Knight of Swords over here, maybe that's the way they used to be, right? They always have to be the winner. But perhaps now softening up. Again, this is the good student over here. It's like losing their patience or losing their temper and willing to start fresh in a different way. Receiving a big love. Again, this could be Gemini or Virgo energy as the Magician. It can be any sign really with the Magician, but for the energies of the Magician, those are the people it could be. But this could be, the Page of Pentacles could be worried that because they have all the tools and they're offering this big love, that they'll have the advantage and they'll want to win at all costs and they'll take advantage of them, right? Because that's the way they were. Or this is someone knowing who they are, because that's the Page of Swords over here, and not wanting to go into business with them because they know how they are. They're entitled and they like to talk a big game, but what do they have to gain from it, right? They have to win at all costs, and they don't feel that way. So going to be a couple different situations there, right? This is someone who is post-war here, but this one's still fighting. This one wants to make an announcement. That could be Aquarius as well. They want to end the family, or there's an ending of an emotional cycle here that needs to end. And trying to end the nightmare, not wanting to hide anymore. And watch that ship sail. There's that Viking ship about to sail. And this could be a marriage, a business, a commitment of some sort, Taurus person. And then here's the car or the Chariot up right here. And it's also Taurus and Cancer with the Queen of Pentacles here. And they're saying, what's taking so long? This could be a Taurus or Cancer, Queen of Pentacles here. Again, someone who's uncomfortable in surrendering or feeling forced into something at a distance or disconnect, right? Especially at a distance if you're not able to look at paperwork or something like that first. Again, this could be someone trying to make a deal from afar, just getting someone, roped in without having to actually do what's right. The Star, that must win at all costs. That could be Aquarius. Maybe wanting to make someone feel badly here. This is somebody who wants to make a call to end an emotional cycle or to an unhappy family right here, trying to end the nightmare, or people who just are in victim mentality and wanting someone maybe letting go of that, not going to deal with the victim mentality anymore and watch that ship sail. There could be egos out of control here, children or pets out of control. And again, a dependent person, whether it's a child or a partner, spending too much money or powerless in losing money dependence or an opportunity. Having to work a lot or carrying too much weight in a marriage or a business or a commitment. And then there's the Queen of Swords speaking her truth on how to, this is like the slave driver and the slave right here. So it's like in a marriage or a business, it's the feminine energy telling the masculine what to do, or this is a fear that you or the other person has. All right, so let's see what we have from Romance Angels. We're already over an hour. Sorry it's going so long, but there's a lot going on for you. There is freedom here at the end there. Looks like there's 2 children or 2 people acting like children, but the pages are upright. That could be just 2 adults who think they're right, but acting like children. And again, there's that energy of a man not wanting to have less than the woman because they were always taught to be the winner. This also could be a partnership between, I'm getting more 2 guy energy as opposed to 2 girls, but I suppose it could be either one. There is lovers here, whether it's children, your partner, a new love. There's definitely could be a third party situation here. To love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And it's safe for you to love. So open up your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. And again, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So however you grew up, which we did a lot of talking about that. There is attraction and soulmate here, so it is real. The bottom of the deck is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, and you are dealing with finances and career. They have been a factor in your love life right now and blocking it. Okay? And Teddy, can you stop? I'll be done soon. Thank you. He's a very good boy. All right, this is for Sagittarius, October 2022. There you go. Teddy wants to be there. He wants attention at all costs. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you. This is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, got the 41 of self-love, spiritual love, and new love. Diving deep. Again, it looks like you've been doing some shadow work here. So that's coming up for you. Remember to love yourself first. A stable home with the King of Cups is coming up here. And again, the energy of work, right? Doctor-patient type of energy. Or again, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The dance between the masculine and the feminine, even within yourself. Which also, there can be death here, but we also have the 9 of Pentacles here. So it looks like the death is the ending of this relationship of a child or a partner leaving who's dependent or who spends a lot. And there's that Queen of Wands and Page of Cups energy. Perhaps mother and child, or and it's definitely Leo or Aries there. So I don't think that Queen of Wands is not, it may not be you. You could be coming up more as a Cups energy for feminine, as the King of Wands may be you. But this Queen could be the Leo here. And then also we have the Page of Cups, which could be a pet, like Teddy just coming over now and talking to us all. So there's that energy between you, Sag, and a Leo or a Pisces or Aries coming up here, and remembering to love yourself first. And then we have the Queen of Cups here, right? Some bridges that may have burned or that are very rickety that need to be rebuilt with the Queen of Cups. And the underlying energy is the family. So that 5 of freedom from the family, cleaning out the root of the tree. So it's all about this forgiving your family, your parents, to find your freedom. The 7 of Cups is the seeing synchronicities, heaven in your eyes, having lots of options. And again, it looks like you're getting your freedom here, or somebody else in your family, one of your kids or something, is getting their freedom. Yep. All right, Saggy. I just want to see what comes up with the wild unknown. See if the elk comes up. That's Teddy squeaking his toy. When I talk or there's a conversation going on, he wants to squeak his toy, so he's included in the conversation. That's him talking. He's got a little dinosaur, or maybe it's a dragon. I don't know. All right. And the little lamb is coming up the bottom for Teddy. All right, this is for you guys, though. Sagittarius, October 2022. Sagittarius. We got the golden child. There's that rich child, right? And then the frog who needs to grow up to be a prince. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Needing to grow a spine and get plugged in is coming up. What are you being plugged into? The sacral chakra for a sexual relationship. Whether that's a child or a grown person, someone is rising from the ashes. And there's Teddy coming in too. There could be a wolf in your energy as well. A wolf and a fox. And the collective awakening here. The cosmic egg is the crowning moment. Okay. That could be two dogs coming together too. The bottom of the deck is the tiger. Someone's stalking here. The eye of the tiger, ready to come in. Teddy, are you the tiger? And then there's the whale who's really exhausted, right? They're in this very dark energy and they're sinking fast. They're on a raft, but they might need a lifeline there. And there's the tiger coming in to help. And that could be that Knight of Wands coming in as the tiger for sure. The eye of the tiger. So Rocky's coming in there too. All right, the elk didn't come in, so that's good. But we have lots of doggy, fox, wolf energy. And rising from the ashes as the prince rises to become, or the frog is rising to become the prince after being the golden child, to get plugged into their sacral chakra of birthing and creativity. So there you go. I'm going to go. It's getting really long. Okay, Sagittarius, looks like you have a big October coming up. So remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. Rise and be loved. Love and rise. I'll see you guys soon. I want to say, and look in your eyes. Look in your eyes. Bye.